What's up, guys? Good morning. It's Sunday here. Starting the morning off right, doing some video editing, and then I have a client coming at 8 o'clock, and then we're actually gonna head out and get Melissa some more practice swinging the clubs. Ate a lot of calories yesterday, so I'm gonna be keeping calories fairly low today, just to get just a little bit of balance, more just because my stomach just feels like I enjoyed the food yesterday and the drinks and stuff, but my stomach it's not used to it right now. So just gonna try and get things back to balance with that. And yeah, just grinding through the morning, get to the golf, and then we got some biz dev to hit later, and we'll touch base with you soon. What's up, guys? So it's been a busy day. Haven't done a ton of vlogging. It's about 8 o'clock right now, and kind of after the golfing, we spent a few hours just doing some business development, just kind of some brainstorming and some planning on some stuff that's coming up here. Yeah, I haven't gotten you guys a ton of content, so I'm going to answer a bunch of questions that I've gotten. I wrote them down on a piece of paper so that I wouldn't forget them, because I record off my phone. Let's see here. I have low back issues. Can I still work out? And how do I do it pain-free? So the way that you work out with low back issues is carefully. So see, you kind of have to play with different exercises and see what kind of movements aggravate your back pain and what kind of movements don't, and start with the ones that don't. A couple big things that can be from low back pain can be weakness in your core, so in your abdominals or even in your low back, and also a big one is tightness in your hip flexors. So lots of mobility work, and yeah, just doing exercises that feel good for your back to start with will get the ball rolling really well for you. And then just once you specifically start to figure out which muscles are tight that are causing pain and which muscles are too, sometimes you have muscles that are too mobile that need to be strengthened. So you have to kind of figure out that balance. But that's the best way to do it. What time is the best time to work out? The best time, there's no best time to work out ever. Some people prefer to do it first thing in the morning, and they like it because it gives them lots of energy for the rest of the day. Some people can't get up early in the morning, it's too hard for them, so they'll do it at night. For me, my schedule is usually all over the place, so I do it just whenever I can. So the best advice I can give for what's the best time to work out is what time is the easiest for you to commit to, so that you do it consistently. Especially if you're starting out, it's hard to get the ball rolling with that. So pick a time that's going to be the easiest time for you, whether that's waking up a little bit early for work, or maybe it's as soon as you get home before you eat dinner while you haven't gotten into relax mode yet. Whatever it might be, pick the easiest time for you. I have no time to exercise. What can I do? There's just no such thing as no time to exercise. There's 24 hours in a day for everybody. I know some people live busier lives than other people, but it all comes down to priorities, right? If you like to relax at the end of the night and watch a show, you could be working out. How important is it to you that you get that workout in versus doing something else or losing an extra hour of sleep in the morning? If it's really important to you, that extra hour of sleep can be used to work out, and you got to do what you got to do. So it just boils down to priorities. There's no such thing as no time to work out. I'm sorry. I have been working out for a while now and stopped losing weight. What is happening? If you've stopped losing weight, the most likely thing that's happened is you need to adjust your calorie intake. In order to lose weight, you need to be in a calorie deficit, and if you're not in a calorie deficit, you won't lose weight. Having said that, there are special cases where there are people who already eat I want to say like too low of a calorie intake where they hardly eat at all. That can be a case which I've seen before and dealt with before, where you need to reverse diet. So you need to actually start eating more to build your body up to that point, and then you can get back into a calorie deficit after that. But yeah, it all comes down to calories for weight loss, and then you could also try just like adjusting your workouts, doing harder workouts, doing different workouts just to get the muscles working a little bit harder, or just increasing volume on your workouts too can also help. But number one, it's probably most likely a calorie issue. Last one that I have here for now. How do I know how much weight I should be lifting? Basically, depending on if you're beginner, intermediate, or advanced, you want to, when you're working out and lifting weights, you want to do it in a way that is safe. So if your form is being affected by the weight, and you're leaning back, so if you're doing a bicep curl here and you're leaning back to get to that like 10-12 rep or whatever your rep range is, then that's probably too much weight. Bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna do a video soon in the near future here about how to still get like good workouts using lighter weights or body weight exercises, and different tricks that a lot of people skip to get kind of the full effect in certain exercises. But yeah, you don't have to lift a ton of weight. A lot of people think the heavier the weight you lift, the more results you're going to get. Not necessarily. Just use a weight that's going to get your muscle working hard, but it's not going to affect your form. So if your form is being affected, bring your weights down a little bit and focus in more on the contraction of the muscle, is kind of to summarize that. So that's the questions that I have for now. Next up, we're gonna go down. Melissa and I are gonna both do a little bit of cardio, a little bit of core, burn off some of the calories from yesterday, and yeah, should be good. And I'll give you guys some footage of that before we wrap things up for the night. More seconds. As fast as you can. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Alright guys, Melissa's just over here making mad faces at you guys every single time I try and do a take of this closing. We had a pretty decent day. Got some golfing in. How'd you play?
Pretty good. My last hole was way better than the rest of the course.
Starting to really crush it and just putting the pressure on me now to up my game. So I'm going to have to be hitting the driving range, I think, a little bit. But a little bit of biz dev today, which was good. Some brainstorming. Melissa got a good sweat on there. Got some questions answered. Yeah. Anything you want to say?
It was a good weekend.
It was a good weekend. Good family weekend.
Not really family. It was me and you weekend. The kids didn't come.
It was a good active,
yeah,
outdoorsy kind of weekend. Need more of those. Lots of sun. We'll see you guys tomorrow.